don't usually wear jackets for a video, and I hope I'm not here long because it's like 80 degrees outside, but this jacket's related to the video, so here I am, new wardrobe for this video. Anyway, I am going to climb Kilimanjaro in about a month or so, and it's warm at the bottom of Kilimanjaro. It's kind of chilly at the top of Kilimanjaro, and I was curious to know what temperatures I was dealing with every day, and I thought, well, let me try and get a travel thermometer. You can wear a watch, and in the past, your watches have thermometers on them, but you have to take them off and set them down. Otherwise, you get a wrist temperature. So it wasn't as ideal. I did that in Nepal and would just get really nighttime temperatures because I'd take my watch off at night and sit it next to me. But for Kilimanjaro, you know, I'm wearing my watch all the time. I wanted more ongoing temperatures, so I started looking around at thermometers. And I looked on Amazon, and there are a bunch of little small travel type thermometers, little mercury or whatever the red stuff is. They really just didn't get amazing reviews. They looked nice, they looked handy, they looked small, and some of them, the 0 Celsius and 32 Fahrenheit didn't even line up. So I didn't have high confidence in them. Really, I mean, you kind of just need a ballpark, but I looked at them, I wasn't amazed by them, so I started looking around and somehow came across Thermoworks. And Thermoworks makes a lot of cooking ware and thermometers for cooking. And I came across this Thermodrop thermometer that they make that is perfect for hiking. And you can see just how small this thing is. Just compare it. Here's a AA battery. It's really right about the size of a AA battery. It weighs all of half an ounce, 14.3 grams, and it is just super small and lightweight. And to get some of the basics out of the way, this is $22. So it's a little bit more expensive than some of the ones on Amazon, but this does have some more features. It has a nice LCD screen. I'll get into some of that in a minute. And the other downside is you can only buy it from the Thermoworks website. You can't buy it on Amazon or anyone else. And so I want to put up a video and kind of show this off a little bit with hopes that it's going to work well on my trip. So here's the thermometer, just some other basic stuff about it. $22 plus a little bit of shipping. Comes in 10 colors, so get whatever fashion color you like. I've seen some people even suggest if you're going to be camping, the temperature inside the tent is different than the temperature outside the tent. You could get one to place each place just for some more data if you're interested. But there's plenty of colors, and you can get this and you can hang it off things. It comes with this little metal ring here, and this is my only real critique of the thermometer. I've seen some people complain that this bends, and it was a little challenging to get on, and after I get it on, it is just a little bit not as, it's a little separated there compared to how it was initially. It's a very small critique, but this did bend a little bit getting it onto the thermometer. Now with this, you can take it and you can hang it from something. You could hang it with this off your jacket, but I think an easier way if you're going to hang it would be to get maybe one of these little S carabiner things, and you could clip that on there, and then you can clip that. If you wanted to wear it on your zipper, you could do that. Alternatively, maybe you want to put it on your bag. This is probably more realistic. I'm probably not going to have it dangling from my jacket. But you can put it on your bag. That way, whenever you get to camp, or you can keep track of the temperature during the day. And speaking of that, this does do some interesting things. Some stuff that I think justifies a little bit that it's a little bit more expensive than some of the just basic mercury-like thermometers. So let's have a look at some of those features. The temperature range on this is -13 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit or -25 to 50 Celsius. So pretty cold to pretty warm. It's designed in Utah. That's where the company is out of. The display, interestingly, so it has this LCD display you can see right there. And the display auto rotates. So you can see right there, it says 82. And if you flip it over, the display rotates, which is kind of handy. That way, if you have it here and I flip it up to look at it, oh, look, it's 82. And now it's 82 right side up for you. The display is also backlit. If you just hold it down, backlight will come on. So if you're in your tent at night and you want to know the temperature, you can turn that backlight on. Now this thermometer will keep track of maximum and minimum temperatures, and it will do that since the last time you reset it or turned it off and back on. And the way you see those temperatures is you hold the button down for 3 seconds, and it will show you right there. The maximum temperature, I've had this up to 86 degrees. Click it one more time. I put it in my freezer, and I had it down to -5 degrees, and then you can go back to the regular. Now it will do that until you reset it, and the way you reset it is you just hold the button down, and eventually it turns off, and you can turn it back on. And you can also change between Fahrenheit and Celsius if you like. The battery on this is in the back. It's a CR 2025 battery, and it will go for about 4,000 hours or 167 days. So it's gonna get you plenty on that. Potentially if you're in the cold, that battery is gonna last a little bit less, just like any battery does in the cold, but you're probably not going to be out camping for 167 days or 100 days or any, so the battery is gonna get you plenty long, not going to be a problem there. And when you're not using it, you can turn it off to save the battery if you're flying to your destination, if you're storing it. So that'll get you some more battery life out of this. It's also IP67 weather rated, so you can technically submerge this down to 1 meter for 30 minutes, but that is to say you can take this in the rain and a storm if you're hiking, not gonna be a problem there. As far as accuracy for this, I did place this in a couple different places, and I put it with a couple other thermometers to see how ballpark accurate it was. I don't know officially which is the official right temperature, but they were all roughly the same, so I will assume they're all pretty accurate. I put it in my freezer without anything else. It got down to about -5 Fahrenheit in my freezer. I put it outside with my other thermometer that I keep in my gym, and next to the sensor that also stays outside that registers to my thermometer inside. It was within about 1.5 degrees of those two thermometers. And then I put it down in my gym also with those thermometers and the sensor down there. And down there, they were all virtually the same. So I don't have any concerns for the accuracy of this thermometer. It's right in the ballpark of all the other thermometers I have. I will say that I think it is maybe a little bit affected by body temperature, because you can see here it says that it's 83 degrees here. I don't think it's 83 degrees in this room. It's definitely not 80 degrees in my air-conditioned house, but I'm holding it. I'm not sure where on here officially the sensor is, but potentially it is affected by holding it. So if it's on your backpack or it's on your tent or on your jacket, it's probably not going to be affected by it as much. They do include this little card. It's kind of some interesting stuff here. It has some instructions on it on all the stuff I just went over, how to turn it on and off. And then it has some weather facts, kind of interesting. Refrigerator temperature range, 33 to 40 Fahrenheit. Freezer, -2 to 32 Fahrenheit. Apparently mine's a little cold. Hottest temperature in record, 134 in Death Valley. Coldest temperature, -128. Then interestingly down here at the bottom, they have normal room temperature, 65 to 75 Fahrenheit. Man cave temperature, 60 to 65, and grandma's house, grandma's always cold, grandma's house is 75 to 85 Fahrenheit. Kind of humorous there. Anyway, but that's the thermometer. It's a cool looking little thermometer. It seems quite functional. They did throw in a little jelly beans with it. Side note, I'm looking forward to using this in Tanzania. I think this is a great option for a travel thermometer, for hiking, for camping, for really anything, because it is just so small and so lightweight, and you can clip it onto things, and the battery lasts well. So I'll put some links down below to their website. Like I said, that's the only place you can get it is from the Thermoworks website. But check this out, the Thermodrop from Thermoworks.